That was my jam. That was my jam. So what's up? What's up with y'all, man? My shift has begun. I'm going to be here all night. You know I did the videos last night and they took them shit. Some cowboy over at the Zone is fucking around with my channel. And he wants me to send a lawsuit up his ass. That must be what he want. You know, I'm tired of threatening to sue people, man. I'm just tired of it. Why people keep messing with me? Why don't you just leave me alone? For crying out loud. So anyway, those videos are probably going to be back soon. You know, but no telling when, whatever. Anyway, it's fight week. 1 week from today, we are going to be watching. What time is it? What time is it? I got the fucking time right here. Who's going to be in the ring? Probably motherfucking Amiri Mom, something like that. I put the undercard information down below in the description box. The pay-per-view is going to open up with the 6'5" Towering Inferno. That's his moniker, right? Towering Inferno. Sebastian Fedor. You know what? This is what we got this for. Let's just pull it up. Let's just pull it up. Enough of this tape. Let's move that tape. Let's see here. What was I looking for? Deontay Wilder, right? You know, I'm sorry. Usually I'm much more prepared. I wasn't going to do a stream until after the fight, but I kind of want to go to bed after the fight. You know. So the Caleb Plant card starts in exactly the main card, the free TV Fox broadcaster. Well, I keep looking. I got a clock right here, and I got a watch on. In about an hour and a half, basically. PBC on free TV Fox and Box Nation over in the UK or other territories. So, got that. BoxRec still ain't update they shit yet. I gotta check my emails, and I don't like going in there. Well, anyway, the pay-per-view is going to open up with Sebastian Fedor versus Daniel Lewis. Then we're going to get Emanuel Navarrete versus Gio Santisima. The Prince, Charles Martin, Wave Camp, versus Gerald Washington, and of course Wilder versus Fury. Other names that likely, that I know I'll be covering that should get some attention are Gabriel Flores, Subriel Matias. I believe this is his first fight back since the Maxim Dadashev tragedy. He just signed with PBC. And who else? Amiri Mom. So they're fighting in separate fights. I put the time up there. How y'all asking me what time? Where's it at? Right here? Right here? I put the time up there. What the fuck? That's how I know y'all don't be watching my videos. I do all this little nerd digital shit for y'all. Y'all don't even know. I do all this little digital shit. This me putting all this stuff together, man. And y'all don't even pay attention. I bet y'all haven't been reading the fucking shit right here that say call-in show coming soon as in next week. That make me sick. Fonseca took a dive. You smoking meth, cocaine, crack, PCP, heroin pipe. That's what you're smoking. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the fight. We're going to recap some content. And while we're here, let's go check on the Fox Sports Go app. By the way, you a degenerate low-down scumbag if you don't have the Fox Sports Go app or ESPN Plus or The Zone. Especially 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, the card starts in an hour and a half, 8 p.m. Eastern. So remember, I'm Eastern. So the time that you see up there is Eastern. It's So yeah, let's see here. I gotta set my DVR too. Ooh. I know what we can do. We can recap some content. Let's recap some content. Fuck it. Before we get into Wilder Fury 2, I've been talking Wilder Fury 2 every day. Hold on, let me log in. You fucking degenerates. Let me log in. I've been talking Wilder Fury 2 every single day. And yes, I'm doubling down, damn it. I got fucking Tyson Fury. I got Tyson Fury. I'm scared to say I got Tyson Fury by knockout. Either way, I'm not confident. Shit. Either way, I'm not confident, But I'm sticking to my damn guns, and you can't stop me. Y'all make me sick anyway. All of you. Yo, they on some bullshit. Click sign into your cable provider. I'm trying to, man. Oh, there we are. I got Tyson Fury, man. And in a way, if you haven't noticed over the last several months, my predictions, man, I ain't been off. Well, no, I didn't say that Canelo was going to lose to Kovalev. I didn't say that. I said that no good woman beater Kovalev was going to get punched in his vodka belly. I'm pretty sure I said that. If not, then go back and watch the tape. All right, so we're going to watch this tape. I got some tape for y'all. I'm looking forward to Caleb Plant versus Vincent Feigenbutz. I was watching some fights on him last week. Like 4 o'clock in the morning, I was up watching Vincent Feigenbutz fights. I can't wait to see Kali Sala, and he's going to be there.
Then with a hometown world.
All right, we're going to watch this. Obviously, we're going to fast forward, but since it's fight night, fuck it. Let's just say this is a little preview show. I guess I should change the title of the video, right? All right, we're going to watch this. I should make y'all watch the commercials, too.
Some Feigenbutz who makes a stateside debut to...
By the way, shout out to we done broke copyright like 6 times here in just one video. So shout out to Count Drago and Hassan for basically sponsoring the video. $7, baby. Shit. Y'all don't know I be doing a lot of this shit for free for y'all.
Caleb Plant world title defense. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to the Fox BBC weigh-in. Kate Abdo here alongside another 168-pound world champion, David Benavidez, the WBC belt holder. Great to see you. We saw you in the ring last, of course, back in September. When are we next going to see you in the ring? What's next?
I think my next fight is going to be around May, around April, May. So, we're just getting ready for that. The opponent is still yet to be determined, but, we're working hard, and I'm excited to come back.
You refuse to have any sandwiches at breakfast. You're watching your weight. You're taking it very seriously. It's great to see. No point ignoring it. Of course, the man sitting next to me, not all too keen on Caleb Plant at all. If you need to be reminded, take a look at this.
You guys want to see me fight Caleb Plant? I'll fight Caleb Plant. When he fought Uskategi, he couldn't even keep his face because people want to see me fight. People don't want to see him fight. He's boring. I'm going to tell...
I peeped that. Who peeped that? Who peeped that? I'm going to run this back for you. I'm going to run it back for you. Now, only the real boxing heads know what I'm talking about. Now, I'm going to run it back. Listen to this. I'm setting up some stuff in the background, by the way. So, listen to this real quick.
Used to have any sandwiches at breakfast. You're watching your weight. Taking it very seriously. It's great to see. No point ignoring it. Of course, the man sitting next to me, not all too keen on Caleb Plant at all. If you need to be reminded, take a look at this.
You guys want to see me fight Caleb Plant? I'll fight Caleb Plant. When he fought Uskategi, he couldn't even keep his face because people want to see me fight. People don't want to see him fight. He's boring. I'm going to tell this guy...
Oh, no, my bad. I thought it was Caleb Plant talking about how Benavidez couldn't keep his nose clean. My bad. Those nose clams he was, he had got busted for? Those sweet nose clams?
I'm sure you're aware that Caleb Plant feels very much the same about you. Why is there so much animosity between the two of you, and where did it start? Who started it?
It's definitely, because he's a champion, I'm a champion. I feel like there's a little bit jealousy going on because when I first got my belt, he thinks he should be the title holder before me, but, I just don't like that guy. He doesn't like me. This is genuine bad blood, and when I get in the ring with him, I'm gonna knock him out.
You recently said that a fight against Caleb will be the definitive fight of your career. Why do you believe that?
Yes, definitely, because, there's a lot of people in boxing right now who think that he just, his fundamentals are better than mine, and they think that, he's just going to beat me. I just love proving people wrong. When somebody says I can't do something, I get ready for it, and then the best comes out of me. So, that's definitely going to be a fight that I want and the people want as well.
You feel like you...
First, before we continue, all right, let me say this. Valentine's Day was yesterday, so, I was getting boozed up and hanging out with my lady, all right? So I'm a little off. So basically, I haven't had anything to eat. So I'm going to let this shit play through. It's probably going to be some commercial breaks, but y'all got to deal with that shit. So I'm going to be back. I'm going to go warm up some soup that I made. I make a homemade chicken noodle soup. Follow my Instagram. I'll be posting my food and shit on there. So I'll be back. I'll be back in like 4 minutes.
You would go into that fight as an underdog?
I don't know. I'm always going to be confident no matter what, no matter who I'm fighting. So I never feel like an underdog. I'm always confident in my own abilities.
All right, time to say something nice about the IBF champ. The unbeaten Caleb Sweet Hands Plant has never fought in his home state as a professional. He will do so for the very first time tomorrow night in our Fox headliner. He won that title almost 13 months ago to the day, dropping Jose Uzcategui twice en route to a unanimous decision. He made his first defense in July, making easy work of unbeaten Mike Lee. Plant is known for his good boxing skills and his hand speed. David, we've seen hometown defenses go awry, especially of late. What does Caleb need to do in this fight to be sure that he gets that win in front of his hometown crowd?
You know, I just feel like he has to be himself, you know, keep the distance, use the jab, you know, box around this guy. I think, you know, he has way better abilities than Feigenbutz. You know, Feigenbutz is, you know, I've never really heard of him, so I don't really think he's that good. So I think he just has to be himself, box. And, you know, if he has an opportunity to knock him out, knock him out.
Well, how important is that knockout? Because that's what we all know about Caleb, that he's got those skills, he's silky, he's slick. Do you want to see him demonstrate some power? Is that important for him as he tries to move forward in this division?
Of course, you know, because at the end of the day, you got to entertain the people. You know, not everybody knows about the sweet science. Not everybody. So everybody wants to, some people want to see some knockouts, you know, once in a while. So I feel like this is a great opportunity for him to show out and get a knockout. So he should do that.
All right, let's take a look then at the opponent that he's going to be facing. Looking to wreck tomorrow night's homecoming is Vincent Feigenbutz, the 24-year-old IBF mandatory challenger. Out of Germany, is virtually unknown to American fight fans. He's riding a 10-bout unbeaten streak, though, with 9 of those coming within the distance. He is looking to join his country's hero, Max Schmeling, as the only Germans to win a world title on U.S. soil. How confident do you reckon he'll be, David, coming into this one, given that recent run of knockout success that he's had?
No, I feel like he's going to be extremely confident. I'm pretty sure he worked as hard as he ever worked in his life, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity fighting for the IBF title. So I feel he's going to be fairly
So once again, this card starts in about a little less than an hour and a half.
It's all about who you're knocking out.
I'm going to be covering the entire card.
Be the same level of the people that
Probably. Nah, I'm not going to go live.
You think could make for a difficult night for Caleb Plant?
I think Feigenbutz got a chance.
It depends on, you know,
a
how
puncher's
he comes
chance.
out. If he tries to box him, no, it's going to be a landslide by Caleb Plant. But if he just tries to be as awkward as he could be, you know, put relentless pressure all night, he might have a chance.
Well, Feigenbutz doesn't seem to only be knockout thirsty, also bloodthirsty. We dug up this shot of him from a photo shoot. It's quite something. David, what do you make of it?
I think he already took a loss with that picture. I don't think nobody should ever bring that up again.
Weird. If Fox asked you to do a photo shoot like that, would you say no to us?
Never.
Yeah.
I'll never do that.
Oh, he in some dark shit, huh?
Feigenbutz
That's some
old...
old...
3 fights for Fox
okay.
BBC Fight Night card tomorrow, which kicks off at 8 p.m. Eastern.
You
with
into
another
that
local
type shit.
On the card, Austin Dulé facing Diego Magdaleno in a 10-round lightweight bout.
Oh, evil ass.
And Abel Ramos meeting in a 10-round welterweight crossroads bout as well. Born in Nashville, Caleb Plant didn't have to go into unfamiliar territory for tomorrow's night's fight. Now, though, it is just a matter of making sure that he makes that 168-pound limit.
That's crazy, so that's his shit, huh?
We're going to find out how he does when the Fox
That's
BBC
his shit.
show returns.
You know, in today's society, we can't discriminate against, you know, people like that. Let me fast forward this shit.
All two-wheel drive crossovers and
oh, they forcing me to watch it. Look, you can't, you bastards. Bastards, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck them. Nah, get off my channel.
Did you know that Verizon 4G is faster than T-Mobile's 5G?
4G faster than the 5G? Should we test it out?
Yes.
Put my disclaimer up just in case they try any monkey business.
Verizon is the clear winner. So much faster.
When we were looking for a roommate, he wanted someone super quiet.
Yeah, and he wanted someone to help out with chores.
Damn,
so
Count Drago, I missed your shit. I was
but
upstairs.
One thing we could both agree on was getting Geico to
up?
help with renter's insurance.
He loves to vacuum.
Daddy, is that where we're from?
Well, actually, we're from a lot of places. You see, we're from here and there.
Your family's story is waiting to be shared at Ancestry.com.
Right, we are just 8 days away from the most anticipated heavyweight title fight in years. Undefeated heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder takes on 29-0 Tyson Fury in the rematch that the sports world has been waiting for on Saturday, February 22nd. You can buy it on pay-per-view or on the Fox Sports app. Nashville was the adopted home of Johnny Cash. In a few minutes, we'll find out if these fighters walk the line when preparing for tomorrow night's action. Let's send it over to Jimmy Lennon Jr. to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you, and we welcome you to the Bridgestone Arena here in Nashville, Tennessee, as Premier Boxing Champions presents the official weigh-in for tomorrow night's big night of action, Fox PBC Fight Night, and it's all brought to you by Sweet Hands Promotions, along with TGB Promotions, sponsored by MGM Resorts and Brooklyn Boxing. Well, we're going to bring our fighters out to weigh in for our opening attraction tomorrow night on Fox. It's a 10-round special attraction, lightweights in the ring. First, please welcome the respected world title challenger, battle-ready warrior from Las Vegas, Nevada. Please welcome Diego Tu Fuego Magdaleno.
You can't see it. Damn, it's going to spill.
And we invite his opponent to the stage at this time, a proud Nashville native, hard-hitting and promising lightweight battler. Please welcome Austin, the Dream Dulé.
I don't even know what this fight is for, but I'm going to cover it.
And we're just about ready to bring our fighters onto the scale at this time. It opens up tomorrow night's action on Fox. 10 rounds of boxing scheduled. Lightweight special attraction.
Is this some bullshit WBA belt on the line
weight
somewhere?
limit on this is 136 pounds.
It's got to be a WBA belt on the line somewhere.
First with a fight record of 31 wins and 3 losses from the well-known fighting family of Las Vegas. Once again, please welcome Diego Tu Fuego Magdaleno. $134.4. We'll call that 134.5 pounds for Diego Magdaleno. 134.5 pounds. And his opponent with a record of 13 wins, 1 loss, 10 big wins coming by way of knockout. Welcome to the scale, the knockout-minded lightweight fighter from Nashville, Austin, the Dream Dulé. Same weight, 134.4 pounds. We'll call that 134.5 pounds for Austin, the Dream Dulé.
David, both of these fighters took losses when they stepped up in competition. Dulé to Chris Colbert, Magdaleno to Teofimo Lopez. Will they come into this one feeling under pressure to perform?
You know, I feel like they came in, extremely prepared for this fight. Both of them are trying to make a comeback, so, it's going to be a good fight. Both of them want to make a name for themselves again.
Did you notice that the PBC on Fox schedule been a little lacking the last, few months? Like, what the fuck is going on? I like Kwinoski, but fucking Robert Helenius? For real? Like, what the fuck?
And we're going to have our fighters face off on this at this moment. Once again, it opens up our action and our big night of boxing tomorrow night here at the Bridgestone Arena. Opening attraction, 10 rounds, lightweight special attraction. Austin the Dream Dulé versus Diego Tu Fuego Magdaleno.
Oh my God, bro. How many accounts have you made? Oh my God, bro, you made like 10 different accounts. What is wrong with you? Weird.
Well, fans, we're ready to bring out fighters in our next attraction from Bridgestone Arena here in Music City. USA Premier Boxing Champions presents the co-main event of the evening in this Fox PBC Fight Night, brought to you by Sweet Hands Promotions and TGB Promotions with our sponsors, MGM Resorts and Brooklyn Boxing. Our co-main event is a welterweight special attraction. We welcome our fighters to the stage at this time. First, the battle-tested and exciting veteran, fighting out of Casa Grande, Arizona, by way of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Please welcome Abel Ramos.
Oh my God, there's
his
not a
opponent
WBA
is an
belt on the line
all-action
tonight.
welterweight contender from Fort Myers, Florida. Please welcome Bryant Goodfella Perella. And we're going to bring our fighters to the scale at this time. Welterweight special attraction. Weight limit is 147 pounds on this fight. First to the scale with 19 knockouts in his 25 wins. Please welcome the hard-hitting Abel Ramos. 145.8 pounds. We'll call that 145 pounds. Perfect weigh-in for Abel Ramos. Now his opponent, 14.
Let me tell y'all a little inside information. When Eddie Hearn was trying to break into the American market, you know, and I've heard this from multiple sources. When Eddie Hearn was trying to break into the American market, Al Heyman was giving him a hard time and like really, really driving the price up on him. So now Eddie Hearn is like basically like, fuck you, I'm going to do the same thing to you. So what he does is he offers Al Heyman fighters all of this money. And then they go back to Al and show Al, and then Al got to match it. That's I'm dead ass serious. That's what he doing. So he doing that shit on purpose. For example, look at Charlo. Charlo was like, all right, let me go to Al, show this to Al. So they go show it to Al. I'll be like, nah, fuck that. We're going to get you more, champ. Like, and I don't know, man. Like that shit, you know, they play some hardball with that fucking shit, man. They run right to Al. I'll be like, no, I got you. Like, fuck that. And then I'll be having to match that shit.
Knockouts in his... Perella. $146.8 pounds, 146 3/4.
I'm not saying Wilder. I don't know how much the motherfucker's making. I'm not. But what I'm saying is, you know that they had to they had to make sure they matched that money, like in some type of way, shape, or form. Some type of way, shape, or form. Like a card like this, on a card like this, Caleb Plain's eating up all the money. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that, you know, Al Heyman fighters make a lot of money. And these cards, they have a certain amount that Fox give them to put these cards together. You dig me? Also, if you probably noticed, you're not seeing purse information coming out like it was before. These are the promoters, you know, making sure that shit not coming out like it was before. Yeah, that's exactly how it happens. It'll be about like a 10 million guarantee, and then it'll be about the back end. It's exactly how it is. And then, you know, certain fighters, a guy like Deontay Wilder is also getting like an extra check from Al Heyman. You see what I'm saying? Like just by being a PBC fighter, like not a bonus, but you've heard about those extra checks.
Pounds for Bryant Goodfella Perella.
Ramos in the amateurs, they both throw a lot of punches. It should be an action fight this week.
Yeah, this is going to be an action-packed fight. You know, both of them have high KO ratios, and, you know, as well, both of them are coming off losses, so I think they want to make their way, be a top contender in 147 division, because this is going to be an amazing fight.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen, facing off now for the final time before they meet in the center of the ring tomorrow night for the co-main event of the evening. Bryant Goodfella Perella versus Abel Ramos.
Yeah, this is our co-feature, ladies and gentlemen.
Welterweight special attraction.
I'm going to be covering this. I don't even know what it means or what it leads to, but somehow, some way, I'm going to cover this shit.
All right, fans, here we go from the Bridgestone Arena here at the site of tomorrow night's big night of action, Fox BBC Fight Night. And it's all brought to you by Sweet Hands Promotions,
that's my video
along with
block
TGB
right there.
Promotions,
block this video worldwide for that,
by MGM Resorts in Brooklyn Boxing. We present the main event of the evening, the World Championship attraction presented in association with Team Sauerland. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. We invite first the challenger for the world title up to the scale, joining us from Germany. He's the mandatory world-ranked super middleweight contender known as the KO King. Introducing Vincent Feigenbutz.
Oh shit, he came up to my intro. Oh, he's already on my... Damn,
and his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, is the defending world champion, making the second defense of his
like
title.
MMA fighter.
He's a proud son of Ashland City, Tennessee, representing
Like
Nashville.
Hassan said,
Here is the defending IBF super middleweight champion of the world.
Get that offer, go right over the aisle. Like, I know you got something better for me than this aisle. Come on, you out.
Turn me up, killer.
And let's bring our fighters to the scale at this time. Our main event, 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the IBF Super Middleweight Championship of the World. Weight limit is 168 pounds. First, with a record of 31 wins, 2 losses, he has 28 big wins coming by way of knockout. Tomorrow night, he'll be making his U.S. debut. Please welcome the hard-hitting world-ranked contender, KO King Vincent Feigenbutz.
Man, I like Feigenbutz, even though it is Feigenbutz. I like to say Feigenbutz better. Caleb Plant gonna get fucked up. Y'all heard it here. No, don't tell nobody I told y'all that shit.
Feigenbutz tips the scale at 165.2 pounds. We'll call that 165 and 1/4 pounds.
It wasn't until this morning I felt like a low-down,
challenger,
no-good scumbag.
Vincent Feigenbutz. And now here the defending world champion from Ashland City, representing Nashville, Tennessee, with a fine record of 19 wins, no losses, 11 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Making his homecoming appearance, here is the undefeated and defending IBF Super Middleweight Champion of the World, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant. $166.8 pounds. We'll call that 166 3/4 pounds for the defending world champion, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant.
I got stabbed before. What? That shit ain't cool.
I mean, looking at Feigenbutz's record, you'd assume that he's going to come into this one looking for the knockout. How difficult is that against the fighter like
man. I had a crazy ass life. I'm glad I'm away from the fucking city, man.
A fighter at this caliber, you know, I'm expecting a fairly easy victory for Caleb Plant. You know, he should go in there and do his thing, so I'm expecting Caleb to get a knockout.
I got all these scars on my chest. Like he was literally trying to like fillet me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Premier Boxing Champions presents the main event of the evening. 12 rounds for the IBF Super Middleweight Championship of the World. Will bring our fighters together to face off for one last time before they meet in the center of the ring for tomorrow night's main event of the evening. It's Caleb Sweet Hands Plants versus the KO King Vincent Feigenbutz. 12 rounds for the IBF Super Middleweight Championship of the World.
Dude just looking, he don't understand none of that shit.
Well, we're going to have to wait until tomorrow night. They get it on for the main event of the evening. Once again, Caleb Plant versus Vincent Feigenbutz.
What's the deal with
At this
the
time, we hand the microphone over to the talented Fox Sports reporter, Heidi Androl. Heidi, let's see if you can get in there.
Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Damn it, Heidi!
Excuse me. Certainly no love in the air here on Valentine's Day, that's for sure. Vincent, I'm going to start the interview with you. I know you don't want to break this stare down, but this is your first time fighting in the United States. What do you want to show?
Sometime this woman pisses me off so much. What the fuck? They don't...
Oh, this American audience.
Just wait a second.
Oh, he doesn't want me to... No worries.
He ain't got nothing to say. After this, nobody hear from him again.
Caleb, this is your homecoming. You have dreamt of having this moment, defending your world title here in Nashville. As he stares you down here, what's going through your mind right now?
He just need to make sure he bring that football helmet Saturday because he's going to need it.
Vincent, what do you need to do to beat Caleb Plant come Saturday night?
Vincent, was machst du, um ihn zu schlagen am Samstag?
Oh, shit.
Nothing he can do.
I punch him.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
The fucking gangsters over
Caleb,
there.
before I let you go, there's another champ standing by in the studio, the WBC super middleweight champ, David Benavidez. Any words for him here today?
I ain't got nothing for him. I'm sure he'll be tuned in and watching me, so I'm going to handle my business. I'm focused on what's in front of me. I'll get to him later. He knows what's up.
All right. Thank you very much, Caleb. Good luck to both of you. Be sure not to miss the action on Saturday night. Happy Valentine's to everybody. Kate, take it away.
Yeah, this card is we're gonna listen to the interviews. This card is in about an hour and 10 minutes on free TV PBC on Fox, 8 p.m. Eastern if you don't know the damn time, and also over in the UK is going to be on Box Nation. So this is the main event. The undercard fights I'm not really interested in, but overall I'm interested in this fight. I've been watching Feigenbutz tape or Feigenbutz. All right, I've been watching his tape. And dude is good. For a pressure fighting power puncher. Like, he got some shit with him. We're going to watch a little bit of tape on him. He got some nice shit with him. He's 25 years old. He's had 2 losses, one of his first fights in his career, and another one where he fought a guy twice. But basically, I'm going to say that, think of him as like a David Lemieux, but a little more skilled, I guess. It seems that way, and he's young too. Like, I don't know, man. Caleb Plant, he should approach with caution. That's all I'm saying. Approach with caution.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. David, any thoughts on what you've just seen?
I just want to tell Caleb, keep that IBF title warm for me because I'm coming for that belt soon, sweetheart.
Tell me, realistically, time frame wise, when do you think that matchup will happen? Because it does feel like that's the matchup that we're building to in this division.
I want to get this fight done by the end of the year.
I can't stand that fucking Subway Mike Lee.
That's really the fight I want. This guy, ridiculous stare down with this guy. I mean, I don't know who he thinks he is. He's not a puncher like that. He has 11 knockouts in 19 fights. So, I mean, he could try to scare anybody as much as he wants with these ridiculous stare downs. But, I'm gonna knock him out.
All right, don't forget, the action kicks off tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern for this 3-fight Fox PBC Fight Night card. It all culminates in Caleb Plant's hometown IBF title defense against Vincent Feigenbutz. We're going to bring you more from Caleb Sweethands Plant still to come. Maybe even a Valentine's Day message as well from David. That's when the weigh-ins return. Stay with us.
Verizon 4G.
We ain't watching those damn commercials. Did she say they're going to talk to Caleb Plant next again? Caleb Plant has this, the best way I can describe it is, he has this charismatic smugness to him. Like, in his interviews, like the way he carries himself, it's like, yo, you're a confident motherfucker, but you come off as a little bit smug, but at the same time, it's like confidence is, basically there's a thin line between confidence and cockiness. That's the best way to say it. But, those 11 KOs do kind of concern me a little bit. Let's see. Let's pull up his resume. We've been watching, well, at least I have. We've been watching him. What the fuck? Fucking commercials? Get out of here. We've been watching him for some time on those PBC undercards, over the years until he came up against Uzcategui when a lot of people thought, Uzcategui was the boogeyman. Remember he fought Bad Medina? He had beat up Jillian Love. But outside of Uzcategui, bro, what has he done? So to me, Caleb Plant, no disrespect to him, but there's still a big question mark around him to me. Still a big-ass question mark. So we just got to see, man. So let me pull up the division. David Benavidez is supposed to be returning soon. He is a WBC mandatory, but it looks like that mandatory is injured. And I don't know. Are they going to try to build, like, put it this way. It's hard for me to see David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant on free TV Fox. Oh, no, actually, no. They could possibly do that. You know, they'll throw us a bone like that every now and then, give us like a really, really good fight on free TV. Here is the 168-pound division. David Benavidez, WBC. Colin Smith, WBA. Caleb Plant, IBF. Billy Joe Saunders, WBL. Colin Smith and Billy Joe Saunders are both in negotiations to fight Canelo. They were both promoted by Eddie Hearn, so of course Eddie Hearn is playing hardball with that shit too. Eddie Hearn told, I believe, I don't know who, was it ESPN? Oh wait, they're back. Hold on, they're back.
You know, it's the day you gotta do it.
So men don't get gifts on Valentine's Day?
I mean, sometimes, I guess. But, you know, I think it's a man's obligation. He has to treat his lady good.
Very nice. I like it. All right, that's it for us on the Fox BBC Waiting Show. Don't forget to tune in to Fox tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern for Fight Night. We will see you then. Goodbye.
They brought me back. They might as well just never came back. Shit. So anyway, as you can see, the 168-pound division is kind of top-heavy. Also, if you didn't know, Vincent Feigenbutz is the mandatory. I don't give fighters shit for fighting their mandatory, especially if it's IBF, because if you don't fight your mandatory, your ass is going to get stripped. Simple as that. 31-2 with 28 KOs. In fact, while we're here, fuck it, let's go watch a little bit of tape. Y'all want some tape? Let me give you some tape. Oh, I already watched this fight. I think this is the clip I showed you guys. Let's see, he's going to stop, dude. All right, let's watch a little bit. Let's let it play through. Tell me what you think. I expect for him to be massive tonight, by the way, too. I expect for him to rehydrate something serious. So as you can see, you know, like he's not like super good, but he's a fighter that you don't want to be in front of. Here, let me go fast forward to the knockout. Looks like shit? Damn. I was just on my man Kurt C's page yesterday. He be putting pictures on his Facebook from, you know, obviously he booked, but he be uploading shit. Or somebody be uploading shit for him, but who knows? Could be him. You never know. Y'all think he gonna win? Y'all think Feigenbutz gonna fuck Caleb Plant up? Is Caleb Plant finished?
Absolut, lass uns nochmal auf den TKO eingehen. Erst hast du ihn, glaube ich, mit dem Körperhaken. Links zum Körper ist er runter und dann, wie hast du ihn finalisiert?
Oh, das weiß ich eigentlich gar nicht mehr, eine ganze Schlaghagel. Also ich denke, es war die Vielzahl der Treffer oder einfach mit den Körpertreffer vorher ihn geschwächt haben und irgendwann ist er auch gut.
I understand all of this shit.
Lass
He
uns
like,
in die
yeah,
Zukunft schauen. Es schwirrt immer wieder
I hit him with the left to the body. Caleb Plant, use a
was ist euer
pussy.
Plan für die Zukunft, du und dann Trainer bzw. Promoter
Team Sauerland? Es steht ein größerer Name in Zukunft, auch Eubank, klar, der ist im IBO der Weltmeister. Wir haben jetzt in der Conti, aber wir sind auch in anderen Verbänden ganz oben gelistet. Also wir wollen natürlich oben angreifen, schauen nach unseren Chancen und nehmen, was kommt.
I am the ruler of the 168-pound division. Chavez Jr. is the name that I want, and Canelo, if he comes up, I'm going to give him his walking stick.
Ja, man kann auch die, gut, ich weiß
David Benavidez, if you want to fight, you got to keep your nose clean. That's what he said, y'all.
Viel, aber man kann auch im Ausland sich rantasten, Kämpfe machen, wie ich früher in Polen oder in England gemacht habe. Und ja, rantasten ist immer gut, besser als jetzt sofort gegen einen ganz starken Weltmeister. Aber natürlich
dude, look, you can't tell me he not into the occult.
Wer trifft, gewinnt.
Alles klar, da wünschen wir viel Erfolg und sagen nochmal herzlichen Glückwunsch und damit zurück zu Regina und Tobias.
Ooh, that IBO title. You see that IBO belt? That shit look good, don't it? Feigenbutz. My man Feigenbutz. He great. Fuck Caleb Plant up. Caleb Plant, you finished, dog. Damn, it's another round? What the fuck is this? Plant Haynes ain't gonna be so sweet after tonight. Caleb Plant. Yo. I guess we gotta get to the nitty gritty, huh? Since we're already deep in the video. Yo, bros, hey, listen. I think it's time we address some facts here. Well, not really facts, but hey, a lot of people, okay, well, I do admit, before, I move on, I do admit that getting hit by Deontay Wilder, that shit looks painful, man. Like, and people be all fucked up. Like, but Maine Stavern, have we seen him since? Poor Dominic Breazeale is still ducking social media. So, Luis Ortiz, have we even seen Luis Ortiz since? And will Luis Ortiz be there next week? Also, what's going on with his fro? Do he still got that fro? So, get hit by Deontay Wilder, it's some life-altering shit. But he's got to be able to hit Tyson Fury. Now, I know what you're going to say. He did it before, so he can do it again. Oh, yeah, it was Joe Joyce. I covered the Joe Joyce fight. I don't know. I think Tyson Fury can do it. I think Tyson Fury can do it. I think that maybe he'll try to fight him like he fought Otto Ali because of the cut. Take him on the inside, rough him up. Let's see. Who hasn't been knocked out? Johan Duhaupas made it to 11. Yeah, it was the last one was Bermain Stavern. But see, you can't count this Wilder. This Wilder was like on some, he had just got the belt. Well, this was his first championship fight, fighting for the belt. People just don't be making it. He barely made it. Now, all that shit, now, me personally, I seen somebody comment yesterday that they gave Deontay Wilder the first 4 rounds. Obviously we're not counting the knockdowns in the fight, but looking at the fight from a mathematical standpoint, because rounds are scored off of points, how many of you had Deontay Wilder winning regarding the points? Now, In boxing, you can't use the logic, well, how you get knocked down twice and win the fight? Because of points. You get knocked down, that's a 10-8 round. Points. You got casuals running around here interviewing fighters and shit saying dumbass shit. Somebody said, well, he did knock him down twice, the fucking schmo. Motherfucker. Fucking casual saying dumb shit. You know, and Paulie corrected him. Like, it's math. The first 3 rounds? You know, if Showtime wasn't such jackasses, we could do a film study, but they don't play that shit. Especially since, like, they're not promoting the fight. I mean, broadcasting the fight. I want to be able to watch fights. Obviously, you know, I know how to do a whole bunch of computer nerd shit. So I know how to be able to do film studies with you guys. But, you know, I want to see. I think I'm going to go back and watch it. Also, I hear that the PBC broadcast of the fight was a little tampered. The one they uploaded on their YouTube page. You gave Wilder 4 rounds in the whole fight. I just hope Fury don't come in there trying to fuck around, all that playing around and shit. He can't do that. He can't do that. I mean, you know, in regards to opinions, there are 2 lines, though. You know, and people who think that Fury should have won are in the long line. That short line is the people who think, well, you know, Wilder, you know, knocked him down twice, he won. You know, but hey, man, you know me. I don't argue with people's opinions and shit. Even though I'll be looking at you like, yo, I don't know what you was watching. Wilder might get countered and make him more patient. Well, Wilder is a lot more patient, you know, than he used to be. Like that shit against Luis Ortiz, even though he was losing, you know what I noticed about Deontay Wilder? You can't let him touch you. When he's pawing with that jab, when he's pawing with that shit, you know, if he touch you once, he know he in range. He just gonna fire his right hand as hard as he can straight down the pipe. And I'm looking at Luis Ortiz like, yo, he getting closer, bro. He's getting closer. Why you letting him tap your nose? Like, it'll be times where he just tap his nose. Wouldn't even throw the right hand. Just to see, like, let me see if I can get close. Like, fucking Luis Ortiz. There's even some questions if Wilder should start incorporating body shots. I can't imagine Wilder throwing a left or right hook to the body and they're not looking a little weird or awkward or leaving him open to get countered like a motherfucker. Even a straight right from Deontay Wilder, I don't really see it in him to be able to do it straight down the pipe to the body like Floyd used to be able to do that shit. I'm not saying that. Like even Joshua has a nice straight right to the body, like straight to the body that he pulled back real quick. I don't see that in Wilder. Wilder got a nice jab to the body when he used it, but he rarely used it. And if you notice, that shit be like long. Like, and then he come back with it. Remember, I'm left-handed. I fight left-handed. But I'm saying, anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, I don't know, man. I don't think it's in his best interest to try to go to Tyson Fury's body. So, what's his other game plan? What is the game plan for Deontay Wilder outside of trying to get the KO? What if he can't get the KO? You know? Also, do you think that Tyson Fury can survive again? Put it this way, for some reason, people are expecting the first fight to be, it is Deontay Wilder. He will knock you the fuck out. Especially if he get a second try at you. But Tyson Fury, man, he's a highly skilled boxer. He beat Derek Chisora left-handed. He's got to slow Fury down. As long as Fury's not going out there doing all that, ducking and showboating and all that shit, and if he fights tall and keep it at range, yo, he can pick Wilder apart. Or what if he decides to put his head in Wilder's chest and try to fight him from on the inside and take away Wilder's range? Because remember, Wilder, we haven't seen him really fight on the inside. Now, people bring up when he fought Chris Arreola. You know, Chris Arreola was kind of on the inside, but it wasn't really. Not at the level that Tyson Fury can have him on the inside. You know? I think that he should get close up to Wilder. You know, he'll be able to take the power away. Yeah, the uppercut that he hit Luis Ortiz with. I don't think he can beat Wilder because Fury has no power. Where did this Fury has no power come from, though? You know, I get it. You know, he's not known as a knockout puncher, but yo, like, he can get you out of it. Then he stops Schwartz. I'm not saying that, you know, Schwartz is anything. I'm not saying that. But he can be a very accurate puncher when he wants to be, when he's not showboating and shit. You know, the cut in the Otto Wallin fight, it changed the whole fabric of the fight. Me, I'm thinking like, yo, why is he not fighting at range? Because, you know what I was concerned about with the cut? Was that Wallin didn't show, how can I say, a high ring IQ in regards to, he wasn't like doing little shit like when Lennox Lewis fought Vitaly Klitschko. Once he was cut, remember Lennox Lewis was on his last legs. He was like, you know, not really training like he was. He had the little belly and everything. But what did Lennox Lewis do once that cut got there? He started rubbing them fucking dreads, them balding dreads, them jagged ass edges all in the cut. Get him in the clinch. Hold him, rub the glove up in that shit. Alan Wallin wasn't doing that. You know, but then one time Otto Wallin did glove him. Remember Otto Wallin tried to fucking glove him? He fucking grabbed the tried to paw Tyson Fury's cut. Yeah, man, Malik Scott broke my heart, man. Broke my heart. He was just laying there looking at Wilder like he was laying on the ropes looking at him. He gloved him. But no, he didn't work. He gloved this. I would have pulled that up, and then Timothy Bradley was like, "Oh no, he gloved it." Yo, I gotta get that GIF and put it on when people subscribe, showing with the glove, and it was so blatant. The referee, I think it was the referee, has separated him, and then you just see Wallin glove just come up and try to reach for it, like give me that eye. You son of a bitch. Wallin, man, I think about it, Wallin, you're scum. That's fucked up. But no, he did it in that blatant way. But I'm talking about like when Fury was fighting him on the inside. Fury, let me pull some highlights up in the background and let them shits play. When he was fighting on the inside, Wallin wasn't trying to fucking, trying to open the cut up. It's a fight. You know, if you in like the clinch, you want to be fucking putting the glove as soon as you break. Like slide that shit up his face. You see what I'm saying? Right into that shit. You know, put your head down a little bit. Start rubbing your shit all in his cut. He would have fucked Wilder Fury too. I'm not saying I wanted this to happen. I'm just saying, I was just thinking to myself, like, I thought fighters knew that. You know, like, well, wait a minute, you're in a fight, so if you see him cut, go for the cut any type of way. Obviously, you don't want to do no bullshit to like hurt your opponent in regards to like trying to pull their fucking eye out. But in the fight, once again, go back to Lennox Lewis versus Vitaly Klitschko. And I remember at a young age, I don't know how old I was when I was watching that fight. I don't even think I was in college yet. Watching that fight, I'm like, fucking Vitaly, like, push him off. Like, push him off. He fucking you up with them braids. You know? He was fucking him up. Like, his shit was just, Fury shit was cut in two places. And you know, Fury's got that caveman brow. So, another question is, what happens if Deontay Wilder touches him, Fury don't go down and it starts bleeding? You know? What happens? Fucking Wallin, gloving bastard. Bradley was like, oh, he gloved him. Oh, man. Yeah, Lennox was very good overall inside. You know who's very good inside? Well, used to be. We didn't really see it in his fights against Kovalev, but Andre Ward. Andre Ward was a very high ring IQ fighter. Andre Ward, the type of fighter where as soon as you break, at that very split second when the referee out the way, he throwing a punch. Bam. You know? See, he don't want to be doing this type of bullshit But you know, a fighter's going to fight up to the level of the competition. But I think that if he fights this type of fight right here with Deontay Wilder, even though we may be mad, you know, it's that cut. Even though we may be mad, like at this type of range, I don't know if Deontay Wilder can really. I would love to see it, but we're so used to Deontay Wilder fighting that range and lining you up. You know? Chisora would beat current Ortiz. I don't know, man. Ortiz is good. He was winning the fight until he got knocked out. Even though he old, he ain't no joke. I still get... he gloved him. Oh, he gloved him. Oh, Wallin, you son of a bitch. He gloved him, ref. He gloved him. Look, he preparing the glove. He ready. He gloved him. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Gloved him. Boxing is fucking crazy. Boxing is fucking crazy. I think Ortiz, see that left hand, you know, a lot of left hand fighters, you know, that are not known to be knockout fighters, that left hand wear and tears on you to the point where eventually you go down. Like, remember, Erislandy Lara was at that point when like that left hand just constantly hits you. It either deters you or you're going down. That was fucked up. Wallin did that shit. The ref was right there. The ref was right there. I don't know, man. These highlights making Fury look like he wasn't shit, don't it? Robles trains Charles Martin, he do? I like Charles Martin. Charles Martin is always in some exciting fights, man. Also, did you know that Luis Nery versus Manny Rodriguez was supposed to be on Wilder Fury too? But Luis Nery's, of course, couldn't make the weight. Fucking God, just move the fuck up. I want to see this from Fury. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Hey, listen, I'm not a motherfucking boxing trainer, all right? But looking at the first fight, I just feel that, you know, maybe he should try to... Well, he was winning the first fight with the way he was fighting. But if he wants to try to go for a knockout, then he should go to the body and try to set some shit up upstairs. We've seen he was able to rock Deontay Wilder. We've seen Deontay Wilder get rocked many times. But going down and getting rocked is a big difference. Wallin versus Kwinowski. Wallin is fighting Lucas Brown on Showtime Special Edition card. And who's headlining that card? I got that press release somewhere. That's a nice solid card coming up. Little low-key card coming up. Forgot I got to walk my dog. Oh, by the way, the Showtime card is starting in 40 minutes. It's 7:20. Where's the time? There you go, right there. Starts at 8 p.m. Eastern on PBC on Free TV Fox, and over in the UK it's going to be on Box Nation. Wallin don't have a chin. Where y'all be making this stuff up from? I just think that, put it this way, I like Wallin. I just think that, you know, this is one of the type of fights where he's learned a lot. Like, he can say later on, when he's still young too. How old is Wallin? Put it this way, I can see him being a world champion one day, even if it's a secondary title. Because even in defeat, he gains so much IQ, because this is one of those fights where, once again, I was looking at like, yo, he can win this fight. But mentally, he wasn't there. You know? I don't see no fucking Inoue, fucking Nery, or any PBC fighter. 26. Yeah, he's got, like, he should have learned a lot from this fight. Yeah, of course. Getting some people on. Yeah, they took my Ryan Garcia video. Illegally, by the way. It'll be back. But, you know, I'm just so tired of sending fucking people emails. I was saying earlier, some fucking cowboy over at the Zone, some new guy, keep fucking with my channel. It's been going on like... And look, let me tell you the bullshit they're doing. They're not doing it for like low-level the Zone fights. They're doing it for only like shit like Ryan Garcia and fucking Jake Paul and Logan Paul and shit. It's like, oh, so y'all pandering, motherfuckers? No. Like, they don't understand the concept of fair use, it seems. It's like, yo, you're going to get a fucking lawsuit shoved up your asshole. Like, for real, for real, for real. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Like, hello, like, what the fuck? I'm not going nowhere. Like, I'm still going to keep covering fights. Like, what the fuck, man? But tonight, we're not going to have any issues. PBC and Fox seems to get it. ESPN gets it. But these other people, man, I'm just trying to cover the fights. Shit, let me do my damn job. I do it for you, the people. I'm just an agent of you. You're the people. Shit. Pisses me off. But anyway, I'm looking forward to next week. Also, it's PBC on Fox tonight. So, could Deontay Wilder be there? Or they should have some nice little content since this is the free TV event before, you know, the pay-per-view next week. And I'm wondering how... Because, you know, it's the NBA All-Star game, All-Star Weekend, the dunk contest tonight, right? And the three-point contest. How do you think the ratings are going to do for Caleb Plant? I mean, you know, Valentine's Day was on the Friday. So people maybe are going to be in the house tonight. You know? It looks like Heyman and Box Nation have a deal. It looks like PBC Box Nation has a deal because Box Nation just fucking risen from the dead. Box Nation just rose from the dead like 3 weeks ago. Chisora Usyk is now happening in May. It's starting to look like, man, I'm hoping that Usyk is not injury prone, man. Like, I want to see that fucking Chisora fight bad because that's his first test at, you know, heavyweight. You know? Rockmont Corey Sanders. I ain't fucking hear Corey Sanders in years, bro. Corey Sanders? I ain't hear that name in years. What fucking fight was I watching the other day? It was randomly playing in the background. I forgot. I probably had a cool story, too. Oh, yeah, I got Guillermo Rigondeaux footage. Damn, I gotta fucking upload that shit. Yeah, I just don't like editing, man. That shit pisses me off. But, you know, I can't keep holding on to the content, though. Chisora stops look like Chaz Witherspoon. Whatever. I'm getting up out of here. I'm going to chill for a little minute. We're going to be back later on, obviously, with my post-fight videos for the Caleb Plant card. I wonder where they're not streaming the undercard anywhere. Let's see why they're not streaming. It's a very small card. Oh, yeah, I got the press release. Rasheed Warren and is fighting untelevised. And Caleb Truax is supposed to be on this card. Maybe BoxRec didn't put him on here untelevised as well. The card's going to open up with Austin Dulé versus Diego Magdaleno, Bron Perella versus Abel Ramos, and then Caleb Plant versus Vincent Feigenbutz. I'm fucking surprised that it's not a WBA belt on the line anywhere some goddamn where. Oh, there's a rumor that Usyk pushes the fight later because Loma Datton, his trainer, wants a full training camp for himself. Oh, I got you. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Well, at the same time, the fights are supposed to happen themselves. I mean, around the same time, right? Oh, man, here we go. Ryan Garcia get a knockout off in second. Now he can beat everybody. I'm not feeding into that mess. There's still a question mark around Ryan Garcia. And even if you beat Jorge Linares, that's a nice solid win. But I think Jorge Linares is shot. But that's my opinion. And I'm entitled to it. And y'all gonna stop trying to, you know, silence me. You know? Yeah, Joshua versus Pulev is supposed to be, well, we've been hearing for a while. It's all over social media. The fight is going to happen in Tottenham. Is that Tottenham? Is that a new arena over there or stadium over there? I got to research that shit. News is breaking out in Bulgaria. But yet, we still don't know. Is it going to be on the Zone? Is it going to be on ESPN? Is Pulev going over to the Zone? You know? I like Povetkin versus Dillian Whyte. But the thing is, Dillian Whyte better be fucking in shape and take Povetkin seriously. Dillian Whyte, he better be in shape. Povetkin ain't no joke, man. You know, in a style fight like that, somebody's going to get knocked out. You know? For example, I got Povetkin beating Chisora. And we know how the two fights with Dylan versus Chisora went. They were close. You know? I like Ryan Garcia, though. Like, he's humble. You know, I don't follow him on social media because he be on that sunshine and rainbow shit, pandering to the teeny boppers. You know, I don't do that shit. But overall, I like the kid. Like, I like that, you know, he acknowledges his mistakes. You know, he's, like, not all cocky and shit. You know, like, he's a likable dude, like, in regards to a boxer. King Ride. Yeah, Oscar Rivas is signed with Top Rank. Top Rank is just signing up everybody. You know what's fucking crazy? Is that you have Frezo Quindo, a heavyweight contender, and he is a contender. This man right here will always hold on to a WBA spot because of a court order. He can come back anytime and get a shot at the WBA world. This 46-year-old man, the Big O, has not fought since 2014. You see this against Ruslan Chagiev. Ruslan Chagiev went on to fight Lucas Brown. Lucas Brown beat him. Ruslan Chagiev. Lucas Brown failed the drug test. WBA went to Ruslan Chagiev and said, hey, it was a no contest. He failed the drug test. You want your belt back? Chagiev said, nah, I'm retired. Fuck that belt. Trevor Bryan has it. Trevor Bryan is a fucking no, he has the WBA interim. Trevor Bryan is a Don King fighter. Of course, you know Don King wants Trevor Bryan to hold on to this belt as long as possible. So when all these guys, or if they ever do fight each other, or eventually, they're gonna make sure Don King gonna do his best to have fucking Trevor Bryan cash in to fight one of these guys. I'm telling you. And then you got Manuel Chara. None of this fucking, the WBA makes me sick, bro. Rivas versus Dueco. Okay, all right, yeah, that makes sense. The WBA makes me so sick, man. Well, that's because everybody know motherfucking Ortiz ain't 40. Ortiz on paper is 40, but in Cubano years, he like fucking 48. That's Uncle Junior. With the fucking the AirPods and the New York Yankees cap turned to the side with the black Air Force Ones and the Old Navy loose fitting jeans. That's Unc. Loose denim. He still use a Bluetooth earpiece. Luis Ortiz be walking around with the whole big ass Bluetooth earpiece to shit that wrap around your ear. Having these long ass El Cubano phone calls. No, he ain't no motherfucking 65. He like 48. I told you the story. So what happens is when they defect from Cuba, right? Once they get on that boat, they can be whoever they want to be. Whole fucking social security number and shit. Whole new birth date. So basically, once a guy like Rigo and fucking Erislandy Lara and you know Rigo, I saw him last week. He look old as shit. He ain't no 39. Like, once they get on their boat, they'll be like fucking 30 over in Cuba. But they get on their boat, they be like, oh shit, we going to America. I'm motherfucking 22 now. Motherfucker be like Luis Ortiz, you be like, I'm 19. Knowing damn well he 31. I'm 19. Probably one of them, he probably was one of them young dudes. Like one of them dudes that like always looked young, but he was older. And then now that shit like reversed. He look old, but like, motherfucker. I like Luis Ortiz though. His skin look like leather. Oh man, boxing is crazy. I like how Wilder called him out on that shit. Like, how old are you for real? On PBC Face to Face, and he was like 40. Like, nigga, you ain't motherfucking 40. Yeah, Rigo look old as shit, yo. And he got like gold teeth. Like, no, his teeth are not gold. They're like gold plated. What's it called? Like when your teeth are not fully gold, but the gold are around the teeth. Is that gold plated? Golden rimmed teeth? Tank Davis threatened a guy on Twitter. Oh, I threaten people on Twitter all the time. That's how I lost my Twitter. But I said some dark ass shit. I didn't mean it, but you know. But yeah, I threaten people on Twitter. Well, I don't threaten people on Twitter no more. Yeah, Twitter don't take too kindly to that. Gold caps. The gold caps. Yeah, I'm getting a gold tooth. Well, I want to get a gold tooth. My girl, like, don't get a gold tooth. I got to go back in a couple of weeks to so they can start working on it. No, I'm not a bully. I just don't take no shit. What's up with Bob Jennings? I ain't seen him in a while. Bob Jennings, you know what he does? He works with a lot of fighters in their camps. Like, he goes and spars and works with a lot of fighters in camp. He's real close with Derek Chisora. I know that. Wasn't he with Joshua too? Was he with Joshua? I think he was with Joshua. Get a grill? Nah, I can't get a grill. I don't want no shit like that. I never been in a jewelry, man. Never been into that shit. You know? Oh, shit. I'm getting the fuck out of here, man. That card's about to start in 25 minutes. PBC on Fox. In fact, let's go see something real quick. PBC on Fox is going to open up with, what is it, Abel Ramos or some shit? Austin Dulé versus Diego Magdaleno. Brian Perella versus Abel Ramos. And then Caleb Plant versus Vincent Feigenbutz. That starts in 25 minutes at 8 p.m. Eastern. The time is up at the top. Their prelims are not being broadcast. I'm going to be watching on the Fox Sports Go app. So if you got Fox Sports, then goddammit, you got the Fox Sports Go app. So this is what I'm about to do. Also, I made some crab cakes last night. So I had soup when we started the stream. Little ass bowl. So I'm about to go have some crab cakes, chill, fall back, watch some fights. Alright, see you guys later.
It was from a blow. So if they had stopped the fight, he would have lost.
Tyson, was there any sense of panic from you? Was there any sense of panic?
No sense of panic. I'm a Gypsy warrior, I'm a Gypsy King. It's a part of the fight. You can't go swimming and not get wet. Congratulations, Otto Wallen. He was a worthy challenge of the lineal champion.
And Frank, from you at ringside, any panic, concern?
Yeah, of course he gets a bad cut like that. Of course we're concerned. You know, we want everything to be right for him. It just changed the fight. It changed the dynamic of the fight. But he's all about heart, and that's what it is.
Let me tell you something. That cut man, you got to give him a bonus. Hey, you hear this?